Okay, our presentation is on Kaoru Ishikawa. It was created by me, Eric Lee, Kathy Branson, and Chahinger Singh. Little background on Mr. Kaoru Ishikawa. He was a statistician. He attended the University of Tokyo. He got a master's degree in applied chemistry in 1939, and in 1960 obtained a doctorate in mechanical engineering. One of the famous quotes is, "In management, the first concern of the company is the happiness of people who are connected with it. If the people do not feel happy and cannot be made happy, that company does not deserve to exist." So a very interesting quote by him is he actually cared for the people or the employees. Just a couple of memberships he held. He was a president of the Japanese Society for Quality Control. He was the president of the Musashi Institute of Technology. He was a co-founder and president of the International Academy for Quality. In 1945, Ishikawa developed the fishbone diagram. It was a root cause analysis developed for teams to investigate incidents for continuous improvement. It's also known as the Ishikawa diagram or cause and effect diagram. As you can see with the logo, it looks like actual fish also. Hence fishbone diagram. He was first to emphasize the 7 main quality tools, which were the cause and effect diagram. Purpose of this diagram is to identify all root causes between a problem. The check sheet. Purpose of the checklist is to list down the important checkpoints or events in a tabular or metrics format. A control chart, or also known as the Short chart. Purpose of control chart is to determine if the process is stable and capable within current conditions. The histogram. Purpose is to study the density of data in any given distribution to understand the factors or data that report more often. The Pareto chart, named after Vilfredo Pareto. Purpose is to highlight the most important factors, that is the reason for a major cause or problem or failure. A scatter diagram. Purpose is to establish a relationship between problem, overall effect, and causes that are affecting. Stratification. Purpose is to divide the data and conquer the meaningful and improve by staying at places you send. 6 requirements of quality control that are widely relevant to quality improvement and to philosophy of lean in particular. Not short-term profit. Breaking down the barriers of sectionalism, full participatory management. Not about not product orientation. Think from the standpoint of the other party. Utilization of statistical methods. Basically, quality first, consumer orientation. The next process is your customer. Using facts and data to make presentations. And respect for humanity as a management philosophy. Cross-functional management. Lean healthcare assumes that quality has value in its own right and that focus on quality will deliver benefits. So basically, putting patients first is a core lean healthcare assumption. Control and improvement. To quote Kaoru Ishikawa, the ideas of control and improvement are often confused with one another. This is because quality control and quality improvement are inseparable. Quality improvement. The concept of quality improvement as a fundamental responsibility of every member of staff became a key component of the Japanese approach to quality improvement. This is a time for celebration, as we can see that patient-centered care does have the ability to work. Quality improvement as a fundamental responsibility of all staff. This is the premise of patient-centered care. As we researched these pioneers of quality control, we saw how they do cross over into healthcare industry as quality improvement. Another quote by Koro Ishikawa: "The ideas of control and improvement are often confused with one another. This is because quality control and quality improvement are inseparable." Sorry. Ishikawa developed quality circles in 1960. What is a quality circle? A group of employees that meets regularly to consider ways of resolving problems and improving production to the organization. As I hear the definition of quality circles, I clearly see nurses collaborating to improve patient safety outcomes. Improving production in the business industry would look something like an interdisciplinary team working together to improve quality of care. Ishikawa believed in the importance of support and leadership from the top-level management. Without the support of the management, these programs would ultimately fail. What would support from leadership at the top of level management look like if Ishikawa were here to talk to hospital administration? We won't pretend to know what he would have said, but we can tell you what it would look like coming from clinical staff now. Staffing patterns would need to improve. Bring back ancillary staff to support clinical staff. Team training that is not just one-dimensional. And support on staff on each unit during the transition. In return, you will have staff that are not so stressed, engaging in their work, being productive, and contributing to patient safety. Standards, a level of quality or attainment. Includes communication skills, listening, common sense, intuition, knowledge, motivation, risk identification, critical thinking. Kiro Ishikawa felt that standards were like continuous quality improvement programs. Once again, the fishbone diagram was developed in 1945. Hospitals and healthcare agencies use a fishbone diagram for root cause analysis. It's a template to identify the root cause of an error, does not determine blame. Quality measures and quality improvement are similar. Quality circle, a group of employees that meets regularly to consider ways of resolving problems and improving production in their organization. Quality circle's definition is actually nursing collaboration. As influential as Koro Ishikawa was to quality control by his years of dedication, many of his sayings would lead you to believe that somehow he had healthcare in mind also. Thank you for our presentation. Hopefully this sheds some light on Koro Ishikawa and his contributions to nursing. Thank you.